What's the deal, pickles? So I am back, and I decided today I'm gonna just do an update because I have not edited the footage that I've been recording. So it is coming, but things have just been too crazy. But I want to update you guys, and I don't want to stay too long. I'm really aiming for at least once a week of keeping you all updated. So what do I have going on? My Scrappy, my organized Scrappy quilt is coming together. I'm gonna give you my high-tech viewing of the board in just a second. I'm going to give you a viewing of my big block, and I'm going to tell you how it is going in this video, and that's pretty much all I'm going to tell you about. I'll do some little updates. Other than that, I'm trying to get my life in order, you know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'll see you all after the introduction. So if you want to see, and I'm telling you, you're gonna want to see it. You are. Just trust me, okay? I'll see you on the other side. So here we go. What is going on with the vlogs, Dana? I'm so glad you asked. I have footage and footage and footage, and I am merging it together and trying to edit it, but I don't have long blocks of time to sit and do it. It is my goal to get through it this weekend. Now that I don't want to say have downtime, I just have some time, and I want to do that this weekend. With that said, the Scrappy quilt, which I have not officially named yet, which is odd for me, and I think it's because it just was slowly evolving, and I usually name it because it helps give me like this energy. And one of the things one of my followers on Instagram said it just really stuck, which is this organized Scrappy project, and I am loving it. I am loving it. Like, it has all the things right now that I need, and that it is organized. The main block that I've assembled is a big juicy block. I've always wanted to do something with big blocks, because to me big blocks means it's gonna finish faster. This is not finishing fast, but you know what, don't rain on my parade. Okay, so what I have going on, I'm gonna turn and show you. Let me see if I can get you. Okay, so here's what we have. And because I was being super lazy, I marked the rows with little pens, and I just did them in color order from light to dark so that I won't accidentally get it mixed up. This whole situation is made up of primarily 3 blocks, and one block has 2 modifications, so it has an A and a B version. So yeah, that's what we have going on. And this one on the board is my 3rd one, and I have a total of 6 of them. So let's talk about what this looks like for me. So what this means for me is that this block, oh, let me show you. It works out to roughly, I think I said 26 1/4 by 25 3/4, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. It's not a complete square. I'm okay with that. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be, I think, just a really nice lap size. We'll see. Or not lap size, like more like a little throw. and I'm thinking I have 6 of them, so it'll probably be 2 across, and then 2, 4, 6, and then 3 down. 1, 2, 4, 6, yeah. 2 across, 3 down is what I'm aiming for. I'm just loving it. Now, I do have to kind of focus when I do the layout, and there are so many things that I'm gonna do differently when I do this next time to play with it. But for right now, it was really, really good. Why? Number one, it allowed me to just cut down everything that I had left of that fabric into like 3, I would say 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 different size blocks made up the blocks in this top. Essentially, pieces of fabric. So 3 sizes of the fabric made up 3 blocks, and technically it's 4 blocks because 1 block has 2 variations. And then I assembled them, and I have some ideas for this. This is probably gonna be around for a while, and it may be why it's hard for me to name it, because I feel that. What else? It's easy to sew up, and it just comes at a good time when I'm really busy. So right now, like, that's a new one that I just put up, but I can sit down and finish this up. I really would like to say that I have this entire top finished by the end of this weekend. That would make me super happy, but if I'm not, it's okay. You know, y'all know this is how I relax and think, and I need to start working on a new outline, so that probably will definitely happen. With that said, what else do I have going on? I'm going to finish this. Y'all, look, I have the one fabric that I need to do to test the simple quilt top. So that's sitting on standby, waiting for the container that this block is commandeering. I also have the leftover pieces from the Starburst quilt along top that I finished, and I kind of want to finish that one first, because those two have been, this Scrappy is the part of a fabric that I've had for a long time, and then excuse me, the Starburst I've had for a long time. So I've almost kind of sort of think I want to finish that up. I do still have a teeny bit of this fabric left, because what I did, which is number 2. So number 1, I cut down the staple sizes, staple sizes, whatever. Number 2 that I love that I did is when I started assembling these blocks, I just went through everything that I had. I didn't count because I kept losing count. I tried, I couldn't do it. So what I did is I just sewed through everything that I could, trying my very best not to have the same fabric touch. That was the only thing, because I didn't have the same number of everything, so I couldn't be so meticulous. And I think, again, that was another thing that helped, because it made it more relaxing. I just had to make sure that they didn't touch. And because my board was clear, I would just lay them up there, listen to my music, listen to the audiobook, sit in silence if I needed to, and just put them up and then just sewed through. So it was just this chain piecing marathon that happened. So I just sewed through everything, assembled, and then I had those 3 sections of blocks, and then I started pulling it together, and it just worked. So that was the second thing. The third thing that I'm loving is I feel like this is totally doable in good fabrics, whole fabrics that you go out and buy, or that it's totally, as we can see, doable with scraps. And I think it would be even more interesting to see this with total scraps, because again, I still stuck to the main fabrics that came with that Freedom Bound quilt. And unlike my Pinwheel Frenzy, where I added background fabric, in this one I was I was adamant about not adding anything to it. So it was only those original fabrics. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself on this one. With that said, that's what's going on. The other thing that I've done is, actually, let me go grab it. The other thing that I did is when I was preparing to do this is I pulled out all of these. Now, I am fully aware, and I don't know where it is in the footage, so you may have seen it, you may not have. I'm gonna just say it's somewhere, that I really want to go through and do the free motion or the quilting with rulers, quilts along or whatever that, I can't think of the woman's name. She used to do videos with Craftsy or Blueprint, but you know who I'm talking about if you're a quilter. I want to do that, but I am loving getting these containers empty. And y'all, I had a vision of getting some of these other containers empty too. So I have pulled these out, which are triangles on a roll. I have a 3-inch finishing block. I have a 1-inch finishing block, and I have 1.5-inch finishing block. It kind of a little bit sounds like insanity, but I'm not gonna judge right now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. But what I did is pull them out, and I'm gonna leave them out and let them kind of just sit in view and see if I come up with an idea. And I kind of want to do these triangles, these different size triangles with that leftover burst, starburst fabric, because starburst, that makes me think of the candy. I don't think that's the right name. Anyways, so that's what I have. Final assessment is getting this baby done. The leftover blocks that I have from it, I only have, I think, 1 or 2 whole assembled blocks. I have several of the smaller units that were not put into anything, and those I am going to throw into the bin with all those other size units, so that when I make up a big quilt top with those, I can actually mix those in, and it'll just be this huge quilt top of memories of other quilts that I've made. So that'll be fun. And I feel a cutting-a-thon coming on again, because as soon as I finish this, it'll be about what I'm going to do with the rest of those fabrics. And since I'm speaking of them, let me grab them, and then we'll be about done with this video. Just a second. So here's what I have left. I have this container, and I thought I had only a few blocks. It's like 5 blocks, 6 blocks. Oh, it's quite a few. So it may end up just turning to a pillow first. Then I have a handful of these, which I'll probably cut down. And then I have some 2.5-inch blocks. And I have some 2-inch blocks. So I have those, and that's all that I have left of that fabric of that. And then I have this bin of the final scraps, and these I will add with some of this background fabric to make a prayer pillow, a top for a prayer pillow. And so this is not enough, so what I may end up doing is mixing these in, make some crumb blocks mixed with these blocks at a 6.5-inch size to make up a nice floor pillow because I've been talking about it because I need to do it. So yeah, so that's all that I have left of this. And y'all, once that last little bit is done, I'm gonna be so excited. Okay, so the last of the Starburst is here. Now this is a little bit more chaotic because, let me stand, because I have like pieces, big chunks. I have triangles, and then I have a bunch of these strips of all these pretty colors. There we go. And these are the ones that I was thinking about using for those triangles on a roll. This won't make up anything big, but I think I can actually make it big. I was thinking of trying something modern, since I have probably about 2 to 3 yards left of this quilting landscape fabric left. So we'll see. It's gonna be a while. I have time to let it marinate, and once I decide, at least I really want to, when these little bins are empty, cut those down and transfer those in here, and then that'll give me 2 empty large bins. So with that said, I'm out. Let me know in the comment section what you're working on. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns about what I have shared with you today? Do you have any ideas? I'm loving just improvising on what and using what I have, and kind of just coming up with things on the fly. It just feels good, like, to pair with my very structured day-to-day life that I'm kind of working through right now. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and I'd love for you to leave a comment. I have a goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers on my channel, and if you have not done so already, I need you to do it. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I will see you all hopefully sooner than later. Take care. Goodbye. Oh, pause. And I'm gonna say goodbye. Did you guys check out the sweater that I have on today? If you've been around, this is my Joseph sweater. And yeah, another one's about to go up on the needles because this is way too comfortable to not make another one. With that said, your girl is out. See you guys next week. Bye.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings, say you wanna take some time. But if you say we'll meet again, why'd you have to take everything